It's just a sign of the time. It's a positive vibe. Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Positive Vibes Only. I am your host, Nakia. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for tuning in. First, want to give big shout outs to everyone who has been sending the cash apps, everyone who's been sending emails, everyone who has been sending text messages. I love it. To the people at the PVO group, what's up? I appreciate y'all. Our numbers are growing over there. I love the interaction that we have over there on the PVO group. We have gotten 8 more likes on the Positive Vibes Only page, the business page. So I'm happy about that. So the word is being spread. The word is out there. Hey, cousin T, how you doing? The word is out there. Keep on pushing it, people. We are blowing up. We are bigging up, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Um, we don't have any events coming up right now, but I am looking for some. So if y'all know of any events that's coming up in the 7 cities, please let me know. We would love to be there, represent, spread the positive vibes. So tonight, our guest is here, even though I missed him last week. He is here, and I thank him for joining us. And I will give you an opportunity. I'll give him an opportunity to introduce himself. So, to everyone, Olander Ridley. I'm sorry, I said Jax. Introduce yourself, sir.
How you doing, everybody out there? Thank you for having me on your podcast. She's one of the good ones. My name is Olander Ridley, co-owner of Ajaxx Apparel. I've been in business for over 20 years, and I have a clothing line. I do formal, urban, contemporary wear as well. And like I said, I've been in business for over 30 years, and I have different brands. But currently I'm working on Blackology, which is self-knowledge. And before you can do anything, you have to know who you is and what you are. So that's the foundation of why I started. From I have different brands under the Ajaxx Apparel brand, Black Superhero, it is what it is, and so forth. But that's what I love doing is helping people. And I want them a clothes designer because I just want to inspire people, and that's what I do.
Mm-hmm. And I love it. I think you got the 2 up, 2 down. It is what it is. And the Blackology. Blackology is awesome. If y'all have not seen his video on how he explains Blackology, please check him out. The video is on Instagram and on his Facebook page. And I thank him so much for being patient with me because I did completely forget last week, but he's here now. So on to the show. So today's topic is how have your strengths, let me make sure I'm reading it right. How have your strengths helped you to succeed? So what I would like for you to do is to list at least 3 of your strengths that you have and pretty much explain to people how your strengths have helped you to succeed.
One of my strengths is never give up, persistent, and the we're never to quit. So those are my 3 strong points. And in order to achieve that, that's why I actually got as far as I've got. A lot of people go through a lot of trials and tribulations, and once things don't go their way, they tend to want to stop what they're doing. But to me, that's a challenge. That helps me grow even more and give. Everybody always want to hear the business. Oh, I made like this. But people, I like to tell people about the struggle because the struggle will really set you and help build your character. Mm-hmm. And the one thing I got hurt. I'm a comedian. I'm third. You can call me minister, whatever. But I love my black people, and I'm not gonna water that down or sugar that down for anybody. So,
right.
And I love my black people out there. I love y'all to death. My empresses out there. So that's one thing that I've always had instilled in me. So I want to, let people know that, hey, those strengths are the things that help me say, hey, you can do this. And I look at my ancestors before them to say, hey, if they can do it in the circumstances they went through, I can do it. Even though, and it's even easier for me because I look at what they went through. So everything I go through is 9% of what they went through.
Absolutely. And to one of your strengths of never give up, most people feel if they don't see the outcome being what they want it to be, or they don't have the foresight that the work that they're putting into it is really working for them, sometimes they just throw up their hands and say, you know what, forget it. I don't want to do this anymore. But people need to know that if you give up too quickly or you give up too soon, you're going to miss the blessing in what it is that you were striving for.
And that's correct because most people say, "Oh, I'm not doing this, that, and my that." You know, financially, and sometimes you just have to cut for everything because you'd be surprised how many people watch you, feel that you're going. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
Rome won't build to the day, so you got to constantly keep building, keep going. No matter how much negativity, you always got to keep a positive influence in your mind. No matter if you have
Absolutely.
one follow, that's one follow I got. So you always got to stay positive in what you're doing and stay
Absolutely.
strong and stay focused.
Yeah, you don't want to bring forth any negativity in it, because then you'll start thinking negative, and then as soon as something negative happened to you, it's gonna be like, oh, what was me? Why did this happen? See, I knew this was gonna happen. This is why I didn't want to do that. But if you constantly, in my philosophy is, if you constantly keep a positive look on things, it'll be more so that if this thing comes, it's like, all right, I see that happen. Okay, this is how I'm going to work on it. But if your mindset is on the negativity, you're going to own that and take it onto yourself, and it's going to be like, oh, see, this is exactly why.
You 100% right. Like I said, it takes more energy to be negative than to be positive. You smile sometimes and then put a frown on your face, and you'll see how much energy you're using to be negative when you can always try to be positive. Because we're so quick to just give up. I mean, you have people look at and think people become overnight success. I call it the instant microwave. Everybody like, oh, I want to be a star, but they don't realize that you have to put in work. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how they. That's not failure. It's to me, they're learning experience. You know, I
Right.
call learning experience. You go through these learning experience, so you should grow from those not failures. You just grow. It tell you what not to do and what not to go back to. So that has to move forward. But some people, as soon
Absolutely.
as something go wrong, they quit that quick.
Absolutely, absolutely. I believe that one of my strengths that have helped me to succeed. Said it wrong. I have trouble pronouncing words, so
That's okay.
it's what it is. One of my strengths is the fact that I try my best to stay in a positive vibe, and I'm helpful. My mindset has always been helpful to help people. So as long as I feel that, as long as my drive is, how is somebody going to get some help, how is what I'm doing or what I'm saying going to help a person, then that is what I push forward. um you know, how can I help this person to succeed? How can I help this person get over whatever it is that they're dealing with? So one of my best strengths that I see within myself is the fact that I am a helpful person.
And you said to keep on because you have to have that drive. It just can't be money. Money can't be the only thing. That's great, but money
Exactly.
cannot be the only thing that drives you, or you will fall flat on your
Right.
face. You have to have something that's fine. And just to allow, just to piggyback off what you said, I also like to help people, and I'm glad you do. You get a platform where you let other business people showcase what they do and tell about what they do, and some people might know who it is. So you're helping other people, and people don't understand that you just can't be in it just for the money. You got to be in it. You got to love what you do, and you also got to love people. I ain't saying you got to kiss everybody, whatever. But I said, as long as you got positive vibes, you'll get positive people surround you when you're doing things. That's how you grow.
Exactly, exactly. And like one of your strengths that you said, I actually mirror that as well, where I never give up. Um, I will press on until I see that I have to. But if I still see that there's a way that I can get this done, or I can get it done in another way, I'm going to keep pushing forward. Unless I know that have exhausted all avenues, all, networks, all any ideas that I've ever had, unless I know that I have exhausted all of those, I'm going to continue pushing. I'm going to keep going, because the persistence is what gets you to where you want to be and where you need to be. A no is not always a no, because you can get a no over here and then you can get a yes over there.
Exactly. And some of the people, in this generation of people are so scared to take no for them. They
Mm.
know, oh, they give up. I think it can't be like that. If I got knock on 50 doors, it may be that 51st door that gets me through, and you ready to give up. So you just got to
Exactly.
keep pushing. Like you said, keep pushing, keep striving. As long as you're doing it from the heart, and that's what you love to do, hey, you're going to go far. Even from
Exactly.
that, you're going to have somebody, and you're going to inspire somebody.
Exactly. Exactly. And I would say one of my other strengths is I have an analytical brain, and anything I would say an administrative brain. I say analytical because I do think about things and I try to see what different scenarios can come out of a situation. But administratively, I can say, okay, if you do this, then this you can do this. If you do this or if you say this, this will happen. I look at all aspects of it. So I look at the good, like the what's the worst case scenario, what's the best case scenario. Okay, can I handle the worst case scenario in this situation? If I can handle the worst case scenario in this situation, okay, so if this worst case scenario happens, then I'm branching off in different ways and I'm always forward thinking. And I believe that one of my strengths that has helped me to succeed is that I am the analytical administrative person and I'm always thinking forward.
Yeah. And that's part of my strength, like you talk about never giving up. This is like, okay, some people are like, well, I only see one way to do that. I can see maybe 20 or 30 different variants out of one situation, but people only think about is this is the only way I can do that. There's not only one way you can do something. Just because you do something different from somebody else, that doesn't make it wrong. So you have to think of different things, different perspectives that you can do to come up with different concepts. You just can't give up that one.
Right.
I just try to think about, like you said, about maybe 20 different concepts. And even with coming up with my clothing line, I said, okay, I don't just want to come up with a clothing line. Okay, Ajaxx Apparel. What I did within my company is that I came up with over 200 different brands that represent my lifestyle, how I grew up, what I said, what I was influenced by, and that's what helped me build my brand. I said, everybody else did one particular brand. That's why I said I wanted to do something that made Ajaxx Apparel unique to any other clothing design that was out here.
Exactly.
And that's why I said, I said, why do one when I can do 200?
Exactly.
You have to have that mindset.
Exactly. Just like when I started Positive Vibes Only and I was doing all of the research, I saw that there were other Positive Vibes Only out there. And I was like, well, dang, if the name is already taken, how can I use this? And what I realized was what they were doing is not the avenue in which I wanted to go. So the way I said, okay, well, nobody's using this particular avenue that I'm in, and I'm really good at this. So let me take this avenue of being a positive person and pushing forth positivity and helping people try to get the positivity out of every situation, because that's pretty much what I do every day. Regardless to the situation, I've been hit with different things and different stuff come up and people do things or say things about me and I'm like, why is this coming? Hold on. Positive mind. Let me get out of this negative mindset. How can we fix this situation? So that's why I chose to take the avenue of being what some people may call it, like a life coach or motivational speaker. I wanted to push forth what I've learned over the years, spread it out there to everybody, and help everybody else be on a positive vibe.
And that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's why I tell people sometimes some people got to get away from negative people and surround yourself with like-minded people.
Absolutely.
Like yourself. And you will feel so much better because some people you're not going to change. Some people want to be grumpy. They don't want to hear this stuff. Surround yourself with like people. People want to do stuff, positive thing, and I can always talk about negative about everything. And you'll feel a whole lot different once you change the circle.
Yep. And I had spoke about that on one of my other podcasts where I was talking about you can really recognize these people because they always have something negative to say, something negative and nasty to say about anybody, about anything or any situation. Those are the type of people you don't want around you when you're trying to push forth positive vibes. You got to consider your circle. You got to consider who's around you. You got to make sure that the circle that you have around you is building up the same energy that you have. And if anybody around you is pulling away from that the positive energy and trying to push in that negative energy, those are the people who immediately, I got to get rid of you. I may still love you, but I'm going to love you for a distance. You just can't be this close to me because you're drawing too much from me.
Exactly. People think that they lose a couple of friends, but I said, you got to look at the reality. I'd rather have 3 true friends than 1,000 photos around me at any given time. And so many people worry about, I want all these people like me. I said, but all of those 1,000, 10,000 people, how many people come to your rescue when they really need you?
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's what people get misconstrued. All these people love me. I said, they don't love you. It's what you can do for them.
And people get it so twisted. They get it so twisted. But you have to be in the mindset of, I need people around me that is going to help me build as well as I help them build. If we have to
Correct.
build together, if you are not trying to help me build and you're just getting stuff out of me, then this is not going to work. We need to build together. We need to lift each other up. Just like what I said, I deal with certain things, and something happened recently. I had to call my circle, and it's like, look, it's going to be all right. It's okay. And I was like, no, but you don't understand X, Y, and Z. This is happening. I don't understand, because when you hit with something, you're in those emotions. But when you
Correct.
have the right circle around you, look, it's going to be better. It's going to work out. Then they give you the motivation to say, you know what? It is going to work out, and it's going to work out to the best.
Yep. And those are the type of people that you need to be around, not negative Nancy and negative Norman. Oh, everything. The
Yeah.
world is terrible. I mean, and if you don't believe me, something, just go around somebody that's negative. You be like, just listen to it. You be like, I don't want to hear this no more. You'll get
Exactly.
tired of them. You'll feel bad.
Yeah, and it's like every time you go around and they got a sad story. Oh, girl, let me tell you, boy, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. No, I don't know. I don't want to hear that.
You have to stay away from that, because people actually, I call them vampire
Oh,
energy tanks. They
yeah.
will drain the life out of you. If you ever about it, every time they come to you, this where, oh, my dog died, and my cat fell out the window, and like they'll do next month, and they will take all of the energy and joy out of you. And
Mm-hmm.
by the time you get home, you're exhausted. Like, why am I so tired? It's because you install all that negative energy,
Yep.
all that negative hoopla.
Exactly. And then once you stay in your positive vibe and you stay being on the positivity, you will recognize those people real quick. You will recognize that they trying to drain you, and you can nicely, remove yourself from that person's presence. You don't have to be nasty, like, oh, get away from me with that, get away from me with that negativity. No, you can nicely say, listen, you know what? I was really enjoying this conversation, but I got something I need to take care of over here. I'm going to talk to you later, okay? There is a way to remove yourself from a certain situation without being, nasty to the person or trying to shoo the person away.
You're right about that. My grandma always tells me that, she said, always have clarity when you're talking to people, whether you agree with them or not. She said, you don't have to get nasty, loud, tough. She said, the most, well, anything you can do to somebody is like, have a nice day, sir, and
Mm-hmm.
thank you, whether you disagree with them or not. And they'll look at you like you're an alien,
Absolutely.
because they're more responsible for you to say, oh, I thought we were going to get into an argument, but when you walk away from the style, they just look at you like, what just happened?
Exactly. And then you have, like what you said, the people that was looking for argument. You have those people who look for arguments and try to say everything to you to try and trigger an argument out of you, and you don't react. They'll get even more upset, and then you have to remove yourself. But you realize the more you practice it, the easier it is for you to walk away from those type of situations.
It is. It is. And like I said, it'll teach you to grow. It'll teach you patience. And that's what I said about never giving up. It'll teach you. It's actually, like I said, never giving up. One of the things you talked about earlier, actually, it helps you build character, and actually helps you deal with a whole lot of people that you would normally just want to punch in the face. But
Yeah.
it builds character. I got time like this, man. It builds character. So you're like, I want to punch you in the face, but you know what? I got positive vibes.
Yep.
So I'm gonna let you slide.
Yep, yep. And I said something similar to that on a previous podcast where I think I was talking about manipulators. And the one that really grinds my gears is that manipulative uh the manipulative hater. I think that's what I was talking about, the manipulative hater. Like, they're hating on you so bad that they will go to anybody who has a listening ear and try to trash you so bad. And I remember saying that that's somebody that I wanted to you make me want to punch you in your face, because it's not even that you can't get to me. So you're so mad that you can't get to me that you try to attack the people that are close to me or the people that is around me, and it's not working, and then you're back to being mad at me. But
Yeah.
you will talk to whoever you can, and as soon as you get a listening ear, you got diarrhea of the mouth.
You got that right. And that's what people tend to do when they can't get a rise out of you. They will do anything and everything in their power to get you to come back and do something negative. But they get going and say, you didn't believe what she said to me, but when you don't get a rise out of them,
Mm-hmm.
it was driving this thing. And I told people that's a piece right there. We just smile at somebody and it'll make it about this flow. Like, this cake gets, I don't know what to do. Their blood pressure is going that high.
It's really bad, and it's sad when and I know we're getting a little off topic, but it's
Yeah,
sad
okay.
it's sad when you're trying to push forth positivity in everything that you do, even if your slogan is not positive vibes only. I've known you for, it's been about 10 maybe 11 years, because I remember you used to have the store downtown, and no matter, anytime we saw each other, anytime we spoke, we was talking about good stuff. We want to talk. We recently was about a couple of years ago when I started my fish tank. We talked about that. So anytime we came in contact with each other, we always talked about something good, something positive, building up, uplifting people. And at sometimes you were doing something, sometimes I was doing something. But that shows you when you got good people around you, you got good energy around you, and that good energy is drawn to good energy. And
you can see that we always had a positive, positive vibe every time we talk. And that's one thing people tell us. If bad news travels faster than good news, people want to hear nothing good about it. They want to hear something bad. She got shot in the head. They're like, ooh, and that'll spread like wildfire about that. Hey, something open up a new business. Girl, that's it.
Yeah.
And it's sad to say bad news always travels faster than good news. It's so sad.
It is. And that's pretty much why I had started I was pushing positive vibes before I even started the business, because I just got tired of the negativity. And I just got tired of hearing it, and I wanted to change the energy around me, to push away any negative energy that if it tries to come around me, it just walks away, because that's not what I'm about. And I've been doing it for years, and now that I have the business, I'm like, you know what? It's easy once you get the flow of it. Once you get the flow of promoting positivity, making sure that you stay in a positive state of mind, and you're pushing it out there, and you're staying regardless to what happens, negativity gotta flee. They can't stay. They may come around, but after a while, it's like, you know what? I gotta go. I can't be around this.
It's too much positive energy. Like I said, I'm glad you got a platform. I'm very happy for you. I'm excited, and this thing is gonna go far. So this ain't gonna be the first time that we gonna do many more interviews, and that is, you have your own TV syndicated show and all other things. So this is the beginning.
Yes.
Trust me, hey, this is the first of many things to come for you. Trust me.
I receive that. I receive it. Thank you. Yes, I see us popping. Moving on. So we've been talking. I know we got a little bit off a topic, guys, but we've been talking about how your strengths have helped you to succeed. And you see it through our conversation that we have a lot of strengths amongst us. And I just picked out 3, but we kind of went into, other strengths that we have. But what I want people to really, really understand is your strengths can help you to succeed. Push forward positivity. Push forward through the negativity. Think about the strengths that you have. Think about what has helped you to succeed, and hone in on that. Stay on that. Keep that in the forefront, and keep pushing forward.
I got one thing to add. I just want everybody to remember this when you get down. Go back to our ancestors who had no clothes, no food, no car, not even shelter. And what reason wasn't for them to live? They pressed through for the next generation. They could have just, some of them did, jumped off the boat and kissed and stuff. But then other people say, I'm going to live and endure all this punishment so I can make it better for the next generation. So if we look at them, we should always be striving for perfection every day, all day.
Right. Absolutely. I agree. Because at that time, they had no shoes. They didn't have the latest gear. They didn't have the new popping styles that's out there. They didn't have no iPhones or cell phones or iPads or laptops or any of that. But they still were able to persevere, and they were still able to build up and leave things for the next generation.
Yeah.
Well, Jax, I always call you Jax. I was going to call you by your first name, but I know I always mess it up. Yeah, so Jax, I want you to tell the people where they can find you. Tell them whatever you got going on. What's going on with you?
Okay, basically, we got the Black Island out, $7. We got T-shirts, cups, and you got cell phones out there. Just go to type in 777 and put in Ajaxx. Ajaxx, AJAXX. We got a lot of this. If you want to collaborate, my partner name is Devin. If you want to collaborate on with us, for fundraisers, you want to raise some money, you can sit down and talk to us, set up an appointment. My number is 757 5032999. Again, my name is Olander Ridley. And I also have a shop over in Chesapeake, 3228B, South Military Highway. We open usually open 7 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We open from 12 to 5. So just give us a call because sometimes we have different events, but you can always check us out.
Absolutely.
And also check out our website. Anybody who's listening to the podcast right now, you can go to ajaxapparel.com and we'll give you a 10% discount. Even if you don't buy anything today, you'll get that 10% for signing up for our newsletter.
See? Look at that. You get a blessing and you get some good advice.
That's what it's all about. And like I said, it ain't all about this. It's all about helping. Each one of us helping each other. And if one person helps one person, hey, we'll be in a better place.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Jax, it has been a pleasure. I thank you so much, so much. I love you. And I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being on the show.
Anytime, Empress, anytime you want to thank you. Keep doing your thing. Hey, y'all tune in to my girl, and y'all be looking for bigger and better things. Like, she coming for you.
I'm coming for you.
She coming for you, baby. Positive mind.
Thank you, boo. I'll talk to you later.
Okay,
all right. Bye-bye. Yeah. Wow. That was awesome. I really love Jax. Like, I've known him for years, and he's always had positive energy, positive things to say. He is a great friend, but make sure y'all check him out. His information is in the description. Also, we are featuring another business, and because of things that have happened this week, I'm going to be featuring the other autistic awareness group and also the new business, because I think I missed a couple of days with promoting the other business because of things that happened this week. So this week we have a baby. Let me see if y'all can see her. Jada Nevaeh. She has Fairy Gloss lip gloss. She is on Facebook. She is on Instagram. Make sure y'all check her out. Support the babies, please. Go buy some merch from the babies. She's making lip gloss, and I think I've seen some keychains over there as well. Follow them on Instagram. Make sure you like their page on Facebook. Please patronize the babies. The babies are out here, and I love that the parents is getting into, getting these businesses for their babies, so to teach the babies entrepreneurship, business ownership, and it's a great thing. It's a great thing that's happening right now. Again, I thank you all for tuning in. Oh, we have our email set up, so if you want a birthday shout out and a birthday card from me, make sure you sign up for our email. We have an email set up on the business page. It's on the bottom left, and it says email sign up. So sign up for the email so you can get birthday shout outs, put your birthday shout outs out there. We didn't get any last week. I checked my email. So to everyone who is having a birthday between today and Monday, happy birthday. Now, there's one person in particular who has a birthday this week, and I am not going to let this week go by without giving her a special shout out. Happy birthday to my Aunt Basima. I love you. Her birthday is on October 31st. I wish you many, many more. God bless you. It was a pleasure and a wonderful time seeing you this weekend at the baby shower. I love you. I miss you. Happy birthday. Had to get that out there. I love my aunties and my auntie. That's her birthday, so she get the special love this week. As I say in closing, thank you all. Thank you. This has been an exciting show. I'm just so vamped. Thank you all for joining. And as I say in closing, control the narrative. Keep it positive. Positive vibes only. Thanks, you guys. Bye.